Hello, 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 my beautiful souls. Blessed day, blessed be. Want you to see my shirt? Hustle, baby. Hustle, hustle, hustle. I'm in love with it. Anyway, so hi, guys. It is September 18th. Saturn is finally going direct, which thank you, Lord, for that little blessing. Um, we have a lot of karmic cycles being ended on like all timelines. So I know recently I've been seeing a lot of violence in my neighborhood. It's been heightened. People are getting triggered left and right, and I mean left and right, from things going on with their childhood, like within their family, at work, out here in the streets. Um, there's just there's so much animosity and anger going on, and it's kind of scary. They found a dead body down the block from my house, like wrapped up in a carpet in front of a fucking Starbucks of all places. Like, I'm like, why would you leave a dead body in front of Starbucks? Like, people are just trying to get up, get their day started, go get some coffee so they can carry on with it. The last thing a motherfucker needs early in the morning is to just be stepping over a dead body in a carpet. Like, this isn't the 90s. This isn't the 90s. I thought we moved past it. Um, but yeah, I guess not so much. So, for me, as a healer, I've been guided by my spirit team that like I need to go harder. Um been calling in a ton of light, and I mean a ton of light from my spirit guides. It's grounding and shielding and healing. It's like that's like my trinity right now: grounding, healing, shielding, grounding, healing, shielding, like, because that's all I really know what to do in a situation where you kind of feel powerless. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in the hood. I grew up in the hood. I've always been in the hood. And a walking little lighthouse, over here in the middle of fucking dark. It's not funny, but it is, because I'm trying, and I get tired. Um, but then I know to ground even more and shield it even more. And anytime I get a chance to get some rest, which isn't often, I try to really. I've been taking naps. I don't take naps. I don't take naps. The whole time I didn't take naps with my kids. I didn't take naps when I was pregnant. Like, I'm not a napper. I'm not really a person that sleeps a lot either. If I get a good solid 3-4 hours of sleep a night, like, that's you know amazing to me, because I've never really been a person that sleeps. I know I do a lot of my light work in sleep state, so when I do sleep, I get woken right back up by the energies that are coursing through me, and I'm never tired. It's just, it is what it is. It's just the energy I've been on. I liked coffee because I like coffee, not because I really needed coffee. So there's a lot of things that are being triggered right now. Again, me as a healer, things have been coming up for me to guide me and to show me that I am not here to just heal others, but I have to start within myself. And that's a lot of the work that I've been doing on, my soul path, when I went through my dark night of the soul. Well, one of them, because as you ascend, you get to another level where you got to clean up some more stuff, and then clean up some more stuff, and clean up some more stuff. But a lot of things have been cleared for me from my childhood, ancestral wise, going through like the maternal lineage of my family, and really just digging deep. You know, People talk about generational curses, and oh, my grandmother had diabetes and my mother had diabetes, get diabetes, and I'm like, why would you ever say something like that? Like, why would you call that into your existence? We have to remember how powerful our words are. It's clearly stated in like every spiritual teaching from every really like major good guru, ascended master, whatever. Like, there's power over our words. So my grandmother and a lot of the elders in my family have suffered and dementia. That's not something that I accept into my existence, so I don't speak it into my existence. I'm like, damn, that sucks. That's not happening for me or my children, and I left it at that. Like, we are free will. It's my free will to choose not to accept that type of energy into my life. A lot of the generational curses that I've seen in my family, I will not accept for myself, and I will not accept for my children. So I've already had a talk with the Most High, and I'm like, it ends with me. And it's like, oh, you want it to end with you? All right, well, we got some healing work to do. And we got to go deep and we got to see some stuff. You don't ever really have to live in the past. You can always reflect back on it, because the things that are not healed, whether it's from this lifetime or any other incarnation that you've had, will come up again in this lifetime for you to heal it. So, as a teacher, you also have to be a student of life and be very observant and very present in the now moment and be aware of what's going on around you. Why do you feel the way that you feel? Why is this situation playing out in your life? What are you learning from it? Oftentimes, when we're in the midst of a trial, tribulation, a challenge, an obstacle, it's excuse me, it's hard to see the forest for the trees, right? It's hard to see the blessing in the middle of the shit storm that you're facing. But the reason that we all share our stories and we help guide other people through these situations, the reason, you have a friend that you call going through it, or maybe they know someone who has. And although our experiences may be different, the solution that you came up with might be a conduit to a solution for them to do their own self-healing, right? Because you can't heal someone who doesn't want to be healed. You have to always remember that. Like, before you start going out there pushing your beautiful energies on people, you have to see if that's really what they want. Not everybody wants to be healed, no matter how they play at it. Once you get to a point in your life where you know that, yes, you can self-heal, and yes, you can talk to your DNA, and yes, you can reconstruct your DNA, your karma, and your body, and your bloodline. Once you get into this place, then you kind of step away from being aligned with your illness. And that's big, especially in a world where it seems like there's all these different types of cancers. You need to know that you are able to heal yourself. 1000% are. I'm not saying don't go to a doctor. I'm not saying don't take those vitamins. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying don't you ever forget that the healing starts with you. And until you change your mind frame about how you feel about whatever is going on with you, nothing will work. Nothing will work. So you got to get into alignment with divine health. You got to get into alignment with feeling good. You got to get into alignment with your light and where you are in the world and how you want to feel. Put up fucking old pictures of yourself when you were like younger and vibrant and happy and healthy and living your best life, and start thinking about those things instead of stressing yourself out and focusing on the fact that you have 50 pills on your table, and if one pill is affecting another pill, and this pill is shutting down this system, and there comes a point in your life where you just got to be like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I know that as I've been transmuting a lot of the stuff that's been going on in my own personal life and transmuting it to healing and sending that energy out and that light body out, that they are reminding me constantly that you're not just a healer of others, you're a healer of yourself. And so I've had, the fuck we go in my throat again, excuse me. I've had different things coming up, illness-wise, that I know it's because, like, look at this, heal it. Okay, look at this, heal it. Like, you have the power to do this. Stop thinking that you don't. You're not just doing it for everyone else. You have to start within you. So, focus on my own cauldron of love, right? Myself and my 12 chakras and my light and all of this stuff. And then I can alchemize even more. Then the power becomes even stronger. Then the light becomes even brighter. So I have been in really dark places recently, and completely by choice. I'll put it that way. I've been choosing to take my light into dark places. I've been choosing to walk into dark caves. I've been choosing to stand on the shoreline during a storm and be a lighthouse for a boat coming in. I've been choosing to walk into a dark room and to be the light. I've been choosing to walk into situations and shifting the energy, because I know that's my purpose here. I know that I'm a fucking lighthouse, and I'm a light worker, and I'm drawing in the energies of heaven, and I know that my light is not going to be as affected in a well-lit room as it will in the middle of a dark cave. You know what I mean? You value a light when you're walking into a dark, scary basement way more than when you're walking outside on a bright sunny day, right? It makes a huge difference. So, say this, my beautiful beings of light, you are powerful beyond measure, and you are children of God, and you're miracle workers, whether you realize it or not. And as you get into alignment with healing, and as you get into alignment with the Christ light, and as you get into alignment with your highest self and realize that you are worthy and deserving and lovable and divine simply because God said you are. Not, you don't have to do a fucking thing other than exist. You are all of that because God said you are. You're created in his image. But take your light and shine brighter, you know? Go make somebody smile. Make yourself smile. Go look in the mirror and just smile at yourself. Love on yourself, you know? You deserve it. You're amazing. You're a child of the Most High God. You can be, do, or have anything that you want. But don't forget that it starts with you. Heal you first. Worry about you first. And I'm not talking on some selfish, oh, you know, I'm the only one in the world, obnoxious type of thing. I'm talking like really dig deep, you know, see what makes you happy and what doesn't, and add or remove accordingly. The happier and more joyous that you feel, the more of a help you are to humanity as a whole. Your light is that bright and it's and that important, and your joy matters to all of humanity, even if you don't see it that way. I have friends in my life that are always laughing. You know, they're just like silly and freaking hilarious, cracking jokes, but always laughing. But they have such beautiful energy, you know, and you want to be around them all the time because they're always happy. And then I have a friend that's always bitching and complaining and moaning, and nobody wants to ever deal with her. You know, and I have to tell her, I'm like, nobody wants to hear that bitching shit every single day. Not saying that you're wrong on how you feel. You're 1,001% allowed to feel how you feel. They're your feelings. No one can take them away from you. But as long as you focus on, oh, the world's against me and my life sucks and I never accomplish anything and I can't win and la 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 la. As long as you're singing that motherfucking tune, guess what your life will look like? The people that I know that are chilling now, that are laughing every day and feeling good and looking good and smiling, and they draw more of that to them. So you need to figure out where you're at in your life and how you want to feel. How do you want to feel? What's important to you? I love spending time with my children. I love hearing about their crazy days, no matter what it is they're going through, you know? I love being able to help a friend whenever I can, even if it's just a listening ear or a shoulder to cry on, or picking up their kid from the bus stop and waiting until they get there because maybe they're stuck in traffic, and or holding the door open for someone, or carrying groceries for, you know, one of the elders in the neighborhood. Like, it takes nothing kind. It takes nothing to... It's absolutely a choice. Every relationship is a holy experience, and everyone you meet is a child of God. Every relationship you have is a holy experience, and everyone you meet is a child of God. We're all living this life and experiencing things in different ways. The difference is, how are you taking the blessings that you're receiving? There's blessings in everything. Every single lesson you go through is a blessing. It's here to make you stronger, to make you more resilient, to make you more compassionate, to make you kinder. Everything we go through, it takes a shift in perspective. So, I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, Saturn's going direct. End of karmic cycles, end of triggers. There's a lot of positive energy coming in. Just get ready to start making it rain, boo. You know what I'm saying? Get them dollars in the air and dance, have sex, laugh, watch a comedy, go for a walk, take a bath, sip some wine, go to a wine tasting, buy a bottle of champagne and celebrate fucking, what's today, Wednesday? Celebrate Wednesday. Why? Because why not? It's Wednesday and you woke up. That's a fucking blessing. That's a reason to celebrate. I love you. God loves you and angels around you. Bye, guys.